Hey everybody, I'm Andy Smith, your hostess with the mostest. I'm a 30-year comic book veteran, having worked for Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Image Comics, Cross Generation, Ominous Press. You name it, I've probably worked for them. And I do other things art-wise outside of comics in the field of advertising. I've also written some books on drawing comics you might have seen. Drawing American manga superheroes, Drawing Dynamic Comics was my first book. And I also did the handy little How to Draw Superhero sketchbook where all you need is a pencil because you do all the work right inside the book. Enough about that. This is the Book Look series. The Book Look series is where I grab a book off my library. You can see the tons of books I have behind me. And I go through it page by page with you so you can see if it's a book that you might want to buy. I like to know what I want to buy before I buy it, and I feel this is a way to give you some insight into these books. So join me for today's book look. Thanks. Well, hello, welcome to another book look with your hostess with the mostest, 31-year comic book veteran, Andy Smith. That's me. And today I thought we'd look through the art of Steven E. Gordon. This is a 60-page sketchbook. 5x8. It's hardcover. I actually have two of these. That's the problem when you have a lot of books like I do. You forget what you have. So you see something online and you're like, that's really cool. And then you order it and you get it and you're like, wait a second. And you go to your bookshelf and rifle through your sketchbook section, because I have a lot of sketchbooks, and you go, oh crap, I already have it. So, oh well, now I have two of them. Steven Gordon is known as a storyboarder, director for animation. That's his primary focus is animation. He worked on X-Men Evolution in the 90s. And I really like his stuff. I met Steve in San Diego a few years back, so I thought we'd go through this. This is signed by Mr. Gordon. It is, as you can see, some of the stuff is full color, some isn't. I don't know what all the pieces were for, so we'll just look at it, and hopefully you'll enjoy what you see. I like Steve's work. I like the fluid motion his figures have. I like his character design style. If you look at X-Men Evolution, you can tell he was a character designer on it. Cool Space Ghost here. Different things. I like how he used different tones of paper. I don't know if this was actually drawn on that type of paper or if it was something in the design, but still pretty cool. Nice little spread here. Not sure who that is, but it doesn't matter because it's cool. This is one of my favorites in the book right here. I like the way Steve draws women. Of course, cool Spider-Man, Peter Parker. The Rooster? I don't know who that is, but I like it. Very cool use of negative space for Tron. Here we have Rogue. Oh yeah, the Kilowog in the house. Very fun. Steve's a guy who one day I'd like to see do a drawing of First Man in Penumbra. I think that would be cool. First Man in Penumbra, what's that? That's my book that you can go back on Indiegogo now. I'm hard at work on it. 64-page superhero graphic novel, bringing fun back to comics. Go check it out. I'm co-writing it with a good buddy of mine, Rob Snyder, and doing, of course, all the pencil and inks. And Ilaria Fella, a very talented colorist from Italy, is doing the colors. Back to the book. Love the Inhumans. Always loved the Inhumans. Loved the designs on the costumes that Jack Kirby did. Love this drawing. It looks like he forgot to do the wing thing in between his arm that connects to like the side of his body and stuff, but that's okay. Got Lockheed back there. Does great Western stuff. I mean, Steve is just so good. I love this page of just figure sketches where he's working stuff out. When I drew the books using DC characters for HarperCollins, the children's books, Steve was also an artist that did a bunch of those, and I have those as well that he did because, once again, they're just really cool. Hawk and Dove. Oh, little Two-Face. Whoa, what is she doing here? What is... I believe that looks like looks like Phoenix. What is she doing? Very Disney-esque. Just love that. That is Red Monica, by the way, I believe from Battle Chasers. Oh, Wolverine going up against the Hulk. A little dark side action. You can probably contact Steve directly at his website to see if he still has these available. Of course, I do have 2 of them. I don't really need 2 of them, so if anybody's interested in this, it is, I think it was like 20 bucks. So 60-page hardcover, 20 bucks. Very cool format. This is kind of like what he was doing in the DC Children's books when he was doing Batman and Robin. He did some Superman. He did a Green Lantern one that I have that I was supposed to do. I was offered a Green Lantern one, and you're like, why didn't you do it? Green Lantern's your favorite. That's what you tell us all the time. I didn't do it because I was really under the weather, and I just couldn't do it. And it kills me because I have it, and I see what Steve got to draw, and I'm like, oh, that would have been so fun. Frank Cho, Liberty Meadows, Beltsville. That's the city I grew up in. That's right. Frank and I grew up in the same city, went to the same high school. I was a senior in high school, and Frank was a sophomore. And, you know, in high school, you don't hang out with underclassmen, so I didn't know who Frank was. But no, Frank's a great guy. Met Frank about 20 years ago, and that's when I found out, oh my God, you went to high school. No, I met Frank, I think, in 1999. Whatever. Oh, look like there's a little nudity in this book. Sorry for any of the young guys, but it's nice. It's tastefully done. Nice movement here. Nice flow. You can see the line of action going through. Nice rhythm to the character. Little John Carter or Mars. I can't remember what the alien name from John Carter is. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. This is a very sturdy book. The cover itself is like a board. So those children board books, that's kind of like this is. Love this right here. Another great figure, great rhythmic flow to the figure. Danger Girl. J. Scott Campbell's character. And then we get to the end of the book. And yeah, I mean, you can see... Oh, wait, one more page. Oh, Harry Potter. Don't know who that is. Oh, one more page. Nope, couple more pages. Boy, I am just losing my mind. Losing my mind. That looks like She-Hulk. Superman, that Rooster character, little Flash Gordon. Love classic Flash Gordon. Oh, a little more nudity. Betty Page type character and a Wonder Woman. And then we get to the end of the book, and you can see, I don't know if you can see that. That's how thick this is. This is like a board book in regards to, this is very heavy. Listen to that. So let's see. Oh, this was $11.95. I tell you what, 15 bucks if anybody wants it. It's yours, because I don't think this one's in print anymore, but I could be wrong. And if not, I'll have 2 of them. That was your book look for today. The Art of Steven E. Gordon Sketchbook, 60 pages of fantastic art. If you liked X-Men Evolution, this is the man behind it. So you can see some of his art. And thank you for joining me, Andy Smith, 31, I keep forgetting it's a new year, 31-year veteran of the comic book medium, working in comics, 31 years. Please go check out my campaign, First Man 2 Learning Curve. If you didn't get the first volume, you can get that. Plenty of different tiers for you to look through. You could be a character in the book. The link is in the description below. Check out the trailer now, and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye, everybody. Bet First Man 2 now, live on Indiegogo.